So before I start this video, guys, I'd just like to tell you why I've had the biggest cinnamon roll, and that was in Walt Disney World Animal Kingdom. This Mickey-shaped beast was huge, and I managed to finish the whole thing, and I just remember being so stuffed full, but it was delicious. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Gemma. Today we're going to be doing a little baking video. Now in Gemma Ween, I told you about this disaster that myself and Fred had when we did some baking. We made a cinnamon swirl cake, or a cinnamon roll cake, and we actually put cumin in it instead, and it just tasted like curry. It was terrible. So flashback to last year, and there's the cumin going in. You can actually tell, and there it is with cumin. The hilarious thing was, we didn't even notice until we ate it, and we were like, this is really nice, and then we got this taste of curry, and it was horrible. It was really hilarious. It was quite a while ago now. So today we're going to try and recreate the cinnamon roll cake. It doesn't have that many ingredients: egg, flour, sugar, cinnamon, milk. I'm trying to think what else we used. Anyway, I'll show you now. So we're starting with 3 cups of flour, and then we're going to have 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 a cup of brown sugar. 4 tablespoons of baking powders going in there, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1.5 cups of milk, 2 large eggs, and then we need 1/2 cup of butter melted, so I just melted that in the microwave, and then 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I've got this one from Tesco, and I forgot to show you the blueberries. We're whisking it up anyway, and then I forgot to show you getting the blueberries. So they were just a punnet of fresh blueberries, and I coated them in flour because apparently that stops them from sinking to the bottom of the cake, and then I popped them in there, just folded them in. Now this is the topping. So we've gone for 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. I actually think I will put more cinnamon in next time, but that's just my personal preference. I thought it needed a bit more. So there we are with the topping. So all we have to do is just sprinkle it on. Heap it on, really, basically. Just make sure they're both whisked together quite nicely, which is what I'm doing now. And then I've tipped it on. There we go. Easy peasy. And now this is the fun part. So you just get a butter knife and you just swirl it round and round. And it looks like it's not doing anything at first. But we just carry on going round and round. And you will see the swirls will magically appear. Can you see them already coming now? I think the brown sugar I've used is the dark brown sugar. And I think I would have been better with regular brown sugar. But that's all I had in the cupboards. Look at the swirls, don't they look lush? So you get that nice swirly marbled effect, and that's, obviously our cinnamon swirl bun cake. All done. I'm just going around these edges. And we're almost done. It says to bake for 35 to 40 minutes or until the knife comes out clean. So we just got it out of the oven. Wow. It looks really good, but it's not done yet, which is annoying. So it's finally done. It's quite huge in there. I don't know if it's a bit too well done on the top, but I literally had to cover it with foil because the middle bit wasn't cooking properly. And then put it on a lower temperature, and it worked. It's all cooked now, and phew, the knife has come out clean. So that's it. Yeah, so now I've got to wait for it to cool and then put on the topping. It took ages to get this cake to cook because I think I used the wrong size dish, really. If you're going to recreate this dish with the measurements that I used, I would definitely use a larger dish, baking dish. I would use a large one, because mine sort of rose up lovely in the middle, but it wasn't cooking. So it was cooked all around the edges, but this big rise in the middle was still all wet every time I checked. It was literally in the oven for an hour, if not more. it seems okay. It might be a little bit hard on the crust, but it seems all right in the middle. It's all cooked all the way through now. But I had to Google to see how you could rescue a cake that wasn't like quite cooking in the middle, and it told me to cover it with foil, aluminium foil over the top, and then turn the oven down a little bit, and hopefully the middle will cook without burning the outer edges. And it seemed to work. So next time I checked it after another 10 minutes, it cooked all the way through, and yeah, that was a really good thing. But I have noticed it is quite domey in the middle. The topping is just icing sugar and milk. I normally make icing sugar with water, but this recipe told me to make it with milk, so I've done it with milk and drizzled it on the top once it's cool, and hopefully it will taste delicious, especially with the fresh blueberries inside. I'm really excited to try it. I'm going to, of course, get Fred to try it later on when he comes back from work, and maybe even Mum might have a piece, because I'm just going to go and visit her to pick something up. And then, did you just see Mickey? Hello, Mickey. Oh. Did you just see Mickey? He's getting such a big boy now, isn't he? He's getting such a big boy. He's leaping around the place. He hates the ring light, so they don't like being held in front of it. I think it's too bright for their poor little eyes. So we don't do that, do we? Now he's looking in all my carrier bags. So yeah, hopefully everybody likes the taste of this cake. Blueberry and cinnamon roll cake. So here's the cinnamon swirl cake. You can see a bit of swirl in there, and the raspberries, and I've covered it with the icing. Not raspberries, blueberries, but it's quite a nice contrast. Probably next time I'll probably put a little bit more cinnamon in it than just the 1 tablespoon. But yeah, it's delicious. It does remind you of a cinnamon bun. Really nice. Recommend this recipe if you want to make it for Thanksgiving or anything like that. That's what we'll be having it for Thanksgiving breakfast time here in our house. I hope you enjoyed this video, a little cookery video, and hopefully we'll have a few more videos coming up. Although things are going to be a bit chaotic. Going to be some changes going on, but I can't quite tell you about that right now, so that'll be revealed as a surprise in another video. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care. Bye.